Obviously, Handicap Chase, they're off. Over 2 miles, they jump 12. Crackdaninian has the advantage heading to the first. Air Valley Lad on the inside of Fulgurix, who will jump the first in second place. All out over it safely. Hexem jumped it well in fourth ahead of Hasanki and Meggie Yates. And Crossgalesfamegame is held up last of all. Turning in, on their way to the second, Crackdaninian with Fulgurix moving up sides as they come to jump fence number 2. Fulgurix will take over at the head of affairs on the outside of Crackdaninian, and the others all jump it fluently. Crossgalesfamegame the last to do so. They're on their way to the water jump, fence number 3. It's Fulgurix from Crackdaninian, Meggie Yates, Air Valley Lad, Hexem on the inside, then Hasanki, and a couple of lengths back to Crossgalesfamegame as they race in front of the enclosures on their way towards fence number 4. Fulgurix from Crackdaninian, about a length and a half down. Hexem up the inside of Air Valley Lad, Meggie Yates running 3 deep, then Hasanki at the first of the open ditches. Last to jump it remains Crossgalesfamegame. So on their way to the final fence up the home straight, number 6, Fulgurix, with a narrow advantage over Crackdaninian on the inside, then Hexem and Air Valley Lad, with Hasanki moving up either side. Meggie Yates has lost ground, jumping the 6th fence, with Crossgalesfamegame remaining last of all. Air Valley Lad getting a reminder or two from Thomas Wilmot after jumping the 6th. So heading towards the top of the hill, Fulgurix at the head of affairs of a tightly clustered field. Crackdaninian within 3 parts of a length of the leader. Hasanki making steady progress to jump fence number 7 in 3rd place, ahead of Hexem, and then Meggie Yates and Air Valley Lad, who's been driven along, and Crossgalesfamegame remains last of all, coming to jump the 8th. Second on the far side, Crackdaninian regained the lead there on the inside of Fulgurix. Hasanki jumped at a close 3rd, and then Hexem from Air Valley Lad and Meggie Yates, and Crossgalesfamegame remains the back marker, coming to jump the 9th. Crackdaninian with the advantage from Fulgurix and Hasanki a close 3rd, and then length and a half to Hexem in 4th. Crossgalesfamegame moving off the back after jumping the 9th fence, relegates Meggie Yates to be last of all. Heading down into the dip, they've only got 3 more to jump. Crackdaninian heading to the final open ditch, 3 out, a neck in front of Fulgurix, a length and a quarter to Hasanki and Hexem in 4th. Then follows Air Valley Lad, who's been off the bridle for a long time. Crackdaninian flew the 3rd last, took several lengths out of Fulgurix, who's dropped back to 4th as they jump 2 from home. Crackdaninian, Hexem has gone 2nd on the inside of Hasanki. They've drawn away from Fulgurix. Crossgalesfamegame has gone past Air Valley Lad, and Meggie Yates has been left well behind. Climbing the hill between the last 2 fences, Crackdaninian from Hasanki, Hexem both hard at work. The leader still going strongly. Fulgurix has cracked. Crossgalesfamegame staying on into a moderate 4th. Off the final bend, the leader, Crackdaninian, being shaken up as Hexem and Hasanki try to challenge, but Crackdaninian's gone over the last clear. Something's gone amiss with Hasanki and his other rival going into the wings of the final fence, and Crackdaninian has been left a long way clear. He's 15 lengths in front of Crossgalesfamegame, who's inherited 2nd, Air Valley Lad in 3rd. Crackdaninian, left clear at the last, came home to win by a wide margin. From Crossgalesfamegame, Air Valley Lad, Fulgurix weakened.